Hola! I am here with another video for you. This is Annie Scent, and today we're going to be looking at the Mugler fragrances that I have in my collection. I only own 5. Is that really bad? Is that good? Maybe as a collector, as some of you who watch me, you're probably working out that I am a bit of a collector. But guys, I'm trying this year to not just automatically jump on the next flanker that comes. So let's get this started. So I'm going to put up, we're going to talk about Angel Fruity Fair. I'm not the biggest fan of the original, if I'm being really honest. I find the patchouli a bit too much. I find the other notes, it's a bit too much. It's one of the first fragrances where I was just a bit like, this is way too much. You know when people say like it's a scrubber, unfortunately, and I'm so sorry to my hardcore, you know, Angel fans, but I don't know, I just couldn't get with it. I really genuinely couldn't. It was too much. I even put it on my like key, you know, when you put it on something else to try and see, I was just like, no. And I actually bought it, it was a sample size along with Angel Muse, and I think I made a bit of a mistake where because I had tried the Angel first, straight after that I tried the Muse, and because of the patchouli it reminded me of the Angel, so that one I was like no. But what I will say about Angel Muse though, those of you who haven't tried it, yes, it's very heavy on the patchouli, but the dry down is actually very beautiful. In fact, I'm like, that would actually be one of my top 10. And like, I understand when people say add that in their top 10, because for a gourmand fragrance it's so nice. The dry down is amazing. Sometimes I have days where I'm like, should I buy it and just like spray it in my car, like Friday evening, spray it in my car, come back on the Monday morning and just enjoy the, I think it's got hazelnut or Nutella, something like that. It is actually, the dry down is really lovely. I do so I would recommend it if you can just get past the patchouli, and it's very long lasting. Sprayed it on I think my jacket, and I could not, I just love smelling my jacket, but it's that opening, and that opening unfortunately for me lasts for quite a long time. Right, chit chat over. You just want to get into the video, right? So this one is the Angels, I was about to say Sucre. This is Fruity Fair. It came out in 2018, guys. Let me just double check that. This one, I've mentioned it in my rose. So when I talked about rose fragrances, I did include this one. In the top notes, you have red currant and lychee. In the middle, you get pomerose, very interesting. It looks like a chemical. And you get rose fawn, so you get the fawn of a rose, if that makes sense. You get whipped cream and vanilla and patchouli. I'll be really honest, I can't remember how this one smelled like. Okay, wait. I can smell whipped cream. I can smell the patchouli. I don't detect lychee in this, even though it's on the top notes. I detect rose horn, whipped cream, and patchouli, and I think that's why I included this in the rose scents, because I really get that rose thorn in this. I do like it. It's not a safe blind buy, if I'm being really honest. But with this one, I kind of knew what to expect because I got the Angel Sucre first. So with this one, I was like, ooh, I know this one was going to be a bit different. So I wasn't disappointed. I kind of knew what I was going to get with this one, but it's an okay scent. I'll be really honest, it's not wow. It's part of their, I think it's a summer thing that they've started doing to release fragrances, like a limited version every summer. It can be quite hard to find. I would admit there's probably the least favorite. It's not, I'm not saying it's worse or rubbish or whatever, but it's just my least one. But again, I haven't fully played around with it. Okay, so the previous year they had Angel Sucre. Yes, they had Angel Sucre. There are about 4 or 5 versions of this. I think the 2005 one comes in a white bottle, and then the other years has these like speckles on it. I think they all have the same notes, apart from, I think it's the meringue or sorbet. I think my one has the sorbet. Let me get the notes for you. 2017. Sorry folks, do bear with me. So it's got the shimmer packaging. I think this one you can still find on, you know, like Fragrance X, those types of websites. In the big opening you get, I'm actually wearing this on the cardigan that I'm wearing. So it's sorbet, citruses, red berries in the opening. Middle notes is meringue, caramel. I hope I'm saying that right. Bottom is vanilla and patchouli. It's a sweet fragrance. Yes, you really get juicy red berries in this, despite the meringue, despite the vanilla. For me, it's a juicy scent. It's not warm. It's not that kind of like that bakery or cozy type scent. Is very suitable, I think, some spring summer. I am wearing it in the winter just because it's very sweet and I want to basically use it up, if that makes sense. So I've just added it for rotation. Again, like I like it's got this cherry, how can I put it, Pepsi vibe, cherry cola type vibe. It's that kind of juicy. Like I don't get that vanilla kind of feel for it. For me, it's mainly red berries. Again, it's not too heavy on the patchouli. The fruity fare, I detect the patchouli slightly more. Again, it doesn't compare nothing to the original Angel. So I think this is a safe blind buy-ish. I put that ish in there. It's just that this one might not be what you're expecting if you compare the notes, because it's like a water. They're all EDT, actually apart from one. It's an EDT, so you get that EDT type vibe. It's quite watered down, but sweet nonetheless. Let's talk about this one. You know, those of you who watch, you know I like this one. This is your mango. And let me get the notes for you guys. So this came out in 2019. Right. Should have gone on order, I know. Again, limited edition bottle. Mango, grapefruit, sorbet, praline, patchouli, blackcurrant. Fragrantica hasn't put them in any order in terms of top nose, base, middle. But I mainly get, for me personally, mango and the grapefruit really, really, truly stands out. Don't really get praline or blackcurrant, patchouli. And I love this one. I'm so looking forward to wearing it in the summer. It's grapefruit. And I didn't realize I was a fan of grapefruit until one of my friends, she gave me Body Shop, the pink grapefruit hand cream. And whenever I wear it, I'm like, oh my gosh, grapefruit. So when I bought this fragrance, I was like, oh my gosh, it's got that grapefruit. So I love it. So please let me know, are there any grapefruit, you know, fragrances out there that I should try? I love this. Love, love, love. Okay, let's go to 2020. The summer edition. This is Eau Croisier 2020. The notes are, again, not in any particular order: fig, nectar, praline, patchouli, magnolia, and vanilla. Now, I'll be honest, I mainly bought this because, and I'm probably repeating myself here. I know quite a few YouTubers said it had a coconut vibe, so that's why I kind of rushed to get it. I'm just spraying it. I get a sweet, I do get the fig. People say it smells like it's got mangoes. I will more tend to agree with those who say it's got mangoes in it rather than those who say it's got a coconut vibe. I think it's got, for me, more of a mango fig. Again, like the others, it's not heavy on the patchouli. You can absolutely, if you don't like angels, you can absolutely enjoy this one without worrying about the patchouli. Yeah, but I will actually layer it with a coconut fragrance, so yeah. And maybe I'll get the coconut vibe that I was looking for. Okay, last but not the least, this is Angel Nova. Angel Nova. 2020 release, a bit random. Bit of an odd one in there. Okay, this is lychee. This is raspberry damask rose. So that damask rose that you find in La Nuit Trésor fragrances. Now, let's see if I can say this properly, guys. Akigala wood and benzoin. How did I do, guys? How did I do? Akigala wood and benzoin. I'm not the biggest fan of benzoin, but I don't mind it in this one. I've got a full bottle. I did have it travel size, so I was not offended by the benzoin in this. All right, I'm just going to spray it. Bear with me, just because. Ooh. So what I remember from this, yeah, lychee. Ooh, ooh, I think I overdid it. There's no patchouli in this one, guys. But I must admit, when I smelt it at first, I actually thought there was patchouli in the dry down. There was something that gave me a patchouli vibe, but yes, it's a lychee. It reminds me of lychee, if you've ever tasted like a drink, a lychee juice drink. That's what it reminds me of. It's spring, summer. Smelling it now, it smells very summer. It's quite a departure again from the original Angel. I'm getting, I think it's the wood. I think this is the first time, sorry guys, that I'm actually detecting wood, the woody note in this. Yeah. Like, I don't get too much rose in this. I'm really getting the wood, so it's quite woodsy. Let's see what it says on Grantica. Yes, well, it says oud and it says woody. I am getting that. Oh, this is actually the first time. Sorry, guys. I have played around with my travel size quite a bit, but this is the first time I'm getting a woody. So I think that comes, it says in the dry down, but I'm getting it now. Oh, so then you get the lychee, then you get the, you know, you get lychee, you get raspberry, then you get, and a touch of benzoin. So yeah. Oh, okay, guys. Yeah. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm just here sniffing myself, guys. All right, guys. So yeah, so you know, I think wait for the dry down. So it's not as generic. What's the word? It's a safe blind buy, yes, but and you've got to like lychee as well. But that woodiness really adds something to it, guys. Very interesting. I think it makes me like it even more. Right, guys, I'm just here. I hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, lunch, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in another video.